This sucks. I'm getting bored of this. Why can't manufacturers bring out some rubbish bikes that I can properly lay into and take the mickey out? It's not fair. All I keep doing is riding stuff that's amazing, getting off it and going, I've had the best day ever. And again, new R9, everything I wanted it to be, and actually in some places a little bit more. Phenomenal bike, and here's why. The new R9 from Yamaha has been a bike we wanted to see for a very long time. It's finally here. We've had a good, slightly truncated track test on it, and it has surprised me in a few ways. First and foremost, despite the fact the MT-09 engine is unchanged, it's changed in throttle maps and it's maybe changed slightly in gearing, but it's essentially the same engine. Put it in a completely different chassis and it feels like a different bike. It feels revier, it feels leggier. It doesn't feel like it wants to wheelie as much as the MT-09 does because it's a different shape thing. Aside from raving about how the front end of this bike felt, there are a few other standout bits that I felt as like a riding experience on it. Number one, it feels kind of more like an old school super sport bike. I always worry when these sorts of bikes are coming out that they're going to be a bit soft, a bit too kind, a bit too trying to be everything for everyone and lose that absolute fun edge. For me, the R9 has a really good super sport front end feel to it, and that kind of eclipses all the other stuff about the bike. The engine's a good engine we know and love. It's plenty tractable enough. But for me, just barreling into corners and leaning on that front end has been the highlight of this bike, and I look forward to doing a lot more of it. It has just started raining, but I'm going to see if I can sneak out for one more session on this thing, because this is a bike that you just end up wanting to put laps and laps and laps on. And that can only be a good thing.